KC, we run the ring, we run the yard, we run it all. Kansas, what you screaming out? City. KC, we run the ring, we run the yard, we run it all. Kansas, what you screaming out? City. What you screaming out? What you talking about? What you screaming about? Fight KC, everybody say, fight KC, come on, fight KC, what you screaming out? Fight KC, what you talking about? Fight KC, come on, fight KC. What you talking about?
Welcome, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League. I'm Ben Miller, the voice of the NWL.
And I'm Marti Belle, your backstage correspondent.
And we got a great hour of professional wrestling action for all you on 38th The Spot tonight.
We're going to start off with another I-70 Series match. Jet Royal of Royal Blood taking on Matt Grundy of the Blood Brothers.
That's right, and in our second matchup tonight, we have Marti Belle, our very own Marti Belle, taking on Mia Yim in our first ever women's matchup.
And we're going to be ending things off with Dak Draper's first title defense. It'll be against Gil Rogers. Can he score a win tonight?
Now, before we get to that, let's go to Major Basin for another patented PowerPoint.
And to quote,
Something to be very proud of.
A certain individual who currently has a championship here, if you do not like that picture of Moose and Haas getting down in New York, then shame on!
Oh, he was gonna borrow a catchphrase from our heavyweight champion, our first ever Kansas City champion, and here comes the Mile High Magnum with something to say about it. Draper said earlier that this show is all about him, all about the celebration of his title win last time we were here in the Scottish Rite Temple. So now he's decided it's time for him to make his presence felt.
Whoa, 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 Major Basin. I don't have one bone to pick with you. I don't have two either. I have 3 bones to pick with you, Mr. President.
Okay.
Number 1, tonight is called Dak Draper Presents NWL KC.
That's exactly right.
Not Major Basin Presents a
sign my checks.
PowerPoint.
I'm sorry, did you wipe today? I really hope you wiped today.
Put those tighty whities away.
Major Basin
Number 2. In the last 3 months, I've pulled off the greatest rags to riches story in the history of stories in my path to the NWL Kansas City Championship. And you didn't even make a single mention of it. You were talking about a fight club, you're talking about fan promos, you're not even talking about the most important man in Kansas City history, the Mile High Magnum,
That's right.
Dak Draper.
He absolutely
and number
is.
3.
We should name the Buck
If
O'Neill
you're gonna
Bridge
come out
after him.
here and you're gonna snub me on introductions, you might as well not steal my catchphrase. So Major Basin, shame on
Dak, listen, if you would not have interrupted my PowerPoint, just like I just interrupted your little stupid catchphrase, you would have been able to see my next slide, which has something to do with you. But now that that's over and ruined, I'm assuming that you're out here to announce who you're going to be defending your title against. Oh wait, I already know that because it's in your contract. You have to have a rematch to Blaine Meeks. No!
Whoa. Could we be seeing the
that
rematch
tonight?
here?
Wow. That's a major announcement.
My contract says I have to give him a rematch, but it doesn't say I have to give him a rematch tonight.
That's right.
Oh,
So I hope you're
That's
real
our fighting
excited
champion
to
for you,
see
folks.
No Blade Meeks tonight, and a whole lot of the Mile
Major Basin
High
having his
Magnum.
hands. He's got a pair of tidy whities, and he's waving them in the face of our champion, Dak
So
Draper.
disrespectful. You know, imagine
I
all the
figured you might
money
use a
that
fresh
Dak
pair.
Draper makes for Major Basin, and he treats him like
Technically, you're
that.
right. Technically, you're right. You do not have to face him tonight, but you are facing somebody tonight because it is Dak's show. So who are you facing then, Mr. Dak Show in Control? Go ahead. Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Who is he facing tonight if it's
It would
not
be
Blaine
nice if we had
Meeks?
some sort of Maybe some sort of way of telling who's deserving of a title shot.
That's smart.
Well,
That's a smart thing to do. by a
Interestingly
champion.
enough, I keep a running standings on a PowerPoint slide at all times. Rupert, next slide, please! Now, I know you guys can't see this, but basically
there's the
here is a
standings of
roster,
the
complete
current roster of the
Kansas
NWL
City.
KC.
Unfortunately, Dak is sitting up top 8-0.
What about Lakota Red Cloud? He'd be a great opponent for the Mile High Madness.
But I could suggest Lakota Red Cloud at 4-1.
There we go.
I could suggest Jeremy Wyatt at 5-1. Really, we all know it should be Blaine at 6-1.
Well, Major, everybody always sees the guys that are 5-1, 6-1, 4-1 getting shots. What about your guys like Gil Rogers, Scott Slade, Lance Gallo?
I mean, those guys are all worth
That's not
anybody on the
fair
roster is a
to
worthy
guy
competitor.
like Gil Rogers to go to the top of the list.
Not Belle.
So how about I face Gil Rogers tonight with his 0-4 record? You know, Gil's a good guy. He's even been on my show, The Magnum Minute.
Gil Rogers.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
This is wonderful.
I did give you the authority to make your own match, which I don't know why I did that. I must have had a temporary lapse in sanity. So yeah, you can have Gil, but I tell you what, it's gonna be for your belt.
There we go.
The title match with Gil Rogers? Unbelievable.
I hope he kicks your butt. Rupert, I'm done. Let's
This
go.
is unprofessional.
Well, there you have it, folks. The main event has been announced. Gil Rogers, 0-4 Gil Rogers is going to take on Dak Draper, our champion for the heavyweight championship here tonight.
That is an unbelievable announcement. Major Basin never fails to delight these fans.
As as Dak Draper bitten off more than he can chew tonight in the ever underdog Gil Rogers. Folks, we'll be right back here on the National Wrestling League. The NWL is brought to you by Flying Monkey Beer, KC's local beer alternative since 1996. And by the Windy Wine Company. Fun wines, good times.
Hey guys, welcome back to NWL Action. Up next, we have another I-70 Series match featuring Jet Royal of Royal Blood taking on Matt Grundy of the Blood Brothers. But before we get to that, let's take a look at what has led to this moment.
St. Louis sent us to start the rally, and that's what we did tonight. We started the rally, isn't that right, Grundy?
Yeah.
You can't run your mouth and say that you're the best and then go in that ring and not beat the best.
We're the best tag team in the world.
The universe.
The galaxy.
I don't have anything bigger than that. So, Royal Blood, you hit us with everything you had, and it just wasn't enough.
What is he holding him up here? Bazooka knee. This could be it. 1, 2, 3.
We hit him with everything we had. Shooting star presses off the top. We brawled with them. They're good. They're damn good. I don't know what to say.
I don't know. Keep saying it until we get it through your head, okay? You can keep fighting us all you want, but the same result is going to happen every time.
There's one thing that Kansas City Wrestling needs to know about us. Our bounce back game is strong.
Our bounce back game is so strong.
It's too strong. We don't lose 2 times in a row. We never have, and we never will.
Royal Blood, I'm sure we'll meet you again, and I'm sure we'll pin you 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Matthew Grundy in a tag match or in a singles match. And you're telling me that every time these guys get in the ring with each other, that's not going to play a part? I guarantee you it will. This is a must-win situation for Jet Royal.
Oh, hard knife-edge chop by Matthew Grundy. As I've said before in the past, Matthew Grundy is very skilled, not only in the air here in the squared circle, but always with his feet and hands. This guy can kick, he can punch, he can strike with some of the best of them. Look, just like that straight left hand right to the jaw of Jet Royal.
One of the things that makes him so dangerous is that you never really know where he's coming from. He can pull out a great kick, he can pull out a great punch, or he can flip on top of you as well.
Now, one thing I gotta say is you've seen a lot of, from Matthew Grundy and David Gibson, you've seen them a lot, not only in this match, but in other matches. They like to mug a lot for the camera. They're really into entertaining the fans and the people at home watching this matchup, but maybe that takes away from their offensive ability. They need to focus more on taking care of the Royal Blood, plus a mugging for the camera. But effective is effective. They've beaten the Royal Blood 2 times.
Sometimes that ultimate confidence comes out in different ways. These guys like to have fun. They like to maybe mock the Royal Blood a little bit. Maybe that just shows that they think that they've got their number and they can do whatever they want to either member the Royal Blood whenever they want. And so far, seems to be true.
Matthew Grundy just stepping on the chest of Jet Royal here and puts a boot right to the side of the head.
Do the Royal Twins, do they do each other's hair? Do they have somebody do that, or do they do their own hair? It seems like it would take an awful long time to do that with their hair.
You know, Christopher, I've been calling matches with you for a long time now, and you seem unusually obsessed with headgear and the hairstyles of our wrestlers. You should just focus on the action. Let's call this match like we should with that vicious reverse elbow. A nice leg lariat there by Jet Royal to Matthew Grundy. Oh! Insecurity connects right with the back of the head. You heard that shot connect. Who does that here? That's your question. I don't care.
Well, why don't you care?
Drop kick.
You're supposed to know everything about what goes on in the NWL, Mr. Voice of the NWL. Wouldn't you want to know where they get their clothes, where they get their hair done?
Oh.
Where he gets his back adjusted after a move like that?
Well, maybe that part, but everything else he said has nothing to do with the athletic or wrestling prowess of either one of these teams. We all know I have the best hair in NWL anyways. It looks like Matthew Grundy, almost got connected with that acai moonsault. Jet Royal not able to do the full 360 rotation, and because there's not a lot of space between the ring apron and the stage here in the Scottish Rite Temple.
Absolutely. They could have avoided some disastrous implications right there, actually.
Turning, flipping blockbuster. There almost gets a 3 count. That was so close. Referee Nick Chin in perfect position to almost count that 3 count.
How many times have you said that, Nick Chin in perfect position? Probably once in your entire lifetime. Nick Chin, known to, I don't know, take a nap sometimes.
Jockeying for position here. Grundy has him up. Could be looking for that. Oh, Falcon Arrow. I thought he was going for a brainbuster. This could be it, too. No!
Matthew Grundy, deceptively strong, very, very technically sound. And any time that you can hit somebody with your full blunt of any move just like that, you can see just how much it took out of Jet Royal. This guy really is he's compact. He's very, very strong.
Looks at what is Matthew Grundy going for here. He could be looking for a 450 splash of his own, and I think that's actually what he's signaling for here.
Well, if he hits it,
this could be it. Jet Royal wisely rolling to the apron here. Matthew Grundy not paying attention, going for a pose, and gets kicked in the back of the head. What is Jet Royal going for here? Springboards up to the top rope, Spanish fly. Oh my goodness, did you see the way? What did Matthew Grundy landed
right
really hard on his
ribs.
side.
Oh my goodness.
He is writhing in pain on the canvas here. Matthew Grundy, did you see the way he landed on his side after that top rope Spanish fly? Referee Nick Chin checking on him.
Absolutely beautiful maneuver right there. Matthew Grundy, he is definitely hurt now. That took a lot out of Jet Royal as well. He's struggling to make the cover right there. Going over.
Looks like Jet Royal's making the cover here. 2, 3.
He got it.
That's it. That's it, but something is wrong with Matthew Grundy. He gets the medical staff out here. His partner's coming into the ring to check on him.
Kansas City goes up. One more victory there. Answers a few questions about Royal Blood if they can beat him one-on-one. So he did. Looks like Matthew Grundy, man, he took the full. That was a beautiful Spanish fly up the top rope. He is hurt.
Landed really hard on the side, and I guess that's the bigger story here. Not taking anything away from the Jet Royal victory, putting up Kansas City one more victory in the I-70 series. The biggest story is the condition of Matthew Grundy. He has not made his way back up to his feet since that move. That's the story of professional wrestling, Christopher. Is you get in there and you put your body in the line each one time you step away.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. These two guys swing for the fences. Sometimes you hit a home run, sometimes you strike out. Jet Royal, big victory. We've seen the security staff and the NWL officials out there tending right now to Matthew Grundy.
All right, folks, if you want to know the condition of Matthew Grundy, I guess tune in, follow us on Facebook, NWL KC on Facebook, NWL_KC on Twitter, and we'll provide you with an update on the condition of Matthew Grundy as soon as possible. But I wish him a speedy recovery. Folks, we'll be right back here on the NWL KC. The NWL is brought to you by Wyandotte Barbecue, proudly serving Kansas City since 1977. And by Up Down, Kansas City's premier arcade bar.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League. Let's get down to ringside for our first ever ladies matchup between Marti Belle and Mia Yim.
Fire in the ring, and like you said, maybe that's a fire that never burns out. Although she's been out of action for a few months, she does not show any signs of ring rust. Going for a kick here. There's Mia Yim, have her up on his shoulders. What's she doing for it here?
Right there. Wow.
Dropped her face first on the ring apron.
We've said it before, these two know each other very, very well. Mia Yim obviously had that in particularly well scouted, and she's all over Marti right now.
What is she doing with Marti Belle right now? Drives her into that ring post back first with authority. Mia Yim showing an unusual vicious streak here to her former friend, but like they said, like I've heard before, oh, look at that, sign of disrespect there for Mia Yim, but like I've heard before, good friends, stiffer enemies, so maybe this is an agree to disagree type of situation here.
Where did you hear that before? Can you tell me where you've heard that? I think you just made that up.
In the past somewhere, I don't know where I heard it.
Sure. Well, you hear everything in the past. Once you hear it, it's in the past. Man, what school did you go to? Were you homeschooled? Your parents not very bright?
Mia Yim stomping on the bed. Don't attack my parents. This isn't about my parents. Hard kick right to the chest of Marti Belle.
Listen, we've been talking an awful lot about Marti Belle. Let's talk about Mia Yim here for a second. She knows that the NWL is the place to be. She knows that this is a great opportunity to show major bases. Look, women's wrestling is fantastic. That she is one of the top female, not even just female competitors, one of the top competitors in the world, and she wants to be here in the NWL, and she is making a statement right here to everybody watching here in Kansas City and all over the entire world that this is the place to be, and she's on the cusp of great things here, I believe.
And we're all hoping that this could be the start of one of the hottest women's divisions here in the entire United States, and especially in Kansas City, is this matchup right here. So this means a lot to both competitors, both women wanting to pick up a huge victory here tonight. And Marti Belle looks like she might be on her way. What is she going for here? Rolling over into a sunset flip. She's got her shoulders down, only gets a 2 count. Mia Yim back up. Shotgun drop kick sends Marti Belle back into the corner.
Mia Yim's so strong. You're not going to pin Mia with a sunset flip. You got to do a little more damage to somebody with the caliber of Mia Yim.
Crowd solidly behind our backstage correspondent, now turned pro wrestler. Marti Belle rolls her up. This could be in 2. Only gets a 2 count. And Mia Yim with a vicious side kick right to the face of Marti Belle.
Just goes to show you how powerful Mia Yim is. Marti had that pretty well scouted. She knows that Mia's going to be throwing those kicks, trying to get her hand up, but still Mia able to take a twist square right in the head.
Look at her messing with the much-loved curly mop there of Marti Belle.
Do you know who does Marti Belle's hair? You know that? It's Sideshow Bob. The Simpsons does Marty's hair sometimes.
I knew eventually you were going to get to the hair thing. Can't let it go ever, Christopher. You're unreal sometimes. Talk about my education. You seem to be obsessed with headwear and hair.
I'm as real as it gets there, Mr. Miller.
Hanging Marti Belle upside down in the tree of woe. This could get very real for Marti Belle in a second if Mia Yim is able to connect with this top rope stomp right to the face and head that she's been known to. She's picked up a lot of victories with this move. If she hits this could be over. Marti Belle throwing her off. What amazing strength by Marti Belle coming out of that tree of woe and throwing Mia Yim almost in a belly-to-belly suplex halfway across the ring.
Desperation move right there from Marti Belle. She has seen Mia win many more matches than we have with that particular move. She knew if she got her with that, then it was all over. Marti putting everything she has on the line right now. Can you imagine how embarrassing this would be for Marti Belle to lose this match, then have to come back to work here and interview people knowing that she lost?
Oh, clothesline. Look at Marti Belle, 2 nice clotheslines. Blocks a Mia Yim clothesline with a spinning forearm there. This could be it here. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Mia Yim able to get the left shoulder up just in the nick of time right after that roaring elbow. What is Mia Yim going for here? Deadlift German suplex. Drives her right into the canvas. Gets a 2 count. Nice bridge by Mia Yim showing her own display of strength there with that deadlift German suplex. Going for some soul food there. Drives her into the canvas. Head first does Marti Belle. Marti Belle trying to pick up a victory. Hooks the leg. 2. And another near fall for Marti Belle.
These two women definitely putting it all on the line. Both of them know how important this matchup is for women's wrestling here in the Midwest.
There it is. Soul food connects with the face of Marti Belle.
That's going to be it for Marti.
This should be it. 1, 2. No, Marti Belle. Did she pull up? I think Mia Yim maybe wanting to add insult to injury here. Maybe could have put Marti away with that soul food, but instead pulls her up. Is she going for a here? Package pile driver maybe? No. Marti Belle fights her way out of it and backdrops Mia Yim. I don't know if Mia Yim could have picked up the victory or not. Marti with a boot of her own. What is she going for here?
Got her.
Could be going for a sunset flip bomb. That could be it. 2, 3, and that's it. Marti Belle picks up her first victory. And the first victory for women here in the NWL KC.
That's right. We got our own very own Susan B. Anthony right there. We have a victory for women. Was that a Dominican destroyer that she hit her with? I think it was. That's what I'm calling it. Right? Marti Belle. Huge victory here. Up to meeting
Who's that? Daniela.
What is she doing here? I didn't know she was
not
here.
even letting Marti Belle celebrate her victory.
I haven't seen her here all day. I didn't even know she was in town.
Daniela conspicuous by her absence the last couple times we've seen the Howlets. Daniela has not been involved, and now she is making her presence felt as she kicks and stomps away at Marti Belle, who just picked up her first victory. What is Daniela doing
taking
out
over
here?
the ring here. Well, she's asking for the microphone.
Look at Major Bass did.
I'm Daniela, and these are the Howlets!
She's introducing the Howlets.
No, don't tell me the Howlets are going to come out here and put the boots to Marti Belle.
These guys weren't on the show tonight. They're not supposed to be here. Daniela's not supposed to be here.
Well, let's face it, Christopher, they have not been invited to the show for a long time, and they just stick their nose in wherever it doesn't belong. And here comes Marco and Lionel, the dastardly Howlets. They better leave Marti Belle alone.
Making her way to the back of the locker. These guys have a statement to make.
They all get that second. They carry those pipes. He's still wearing those handcuffs around his neck with some trophy for when he jumped plain pinks in the coat of red.
Cut the music. Let me ask you people a question. Have you ever, in your worthless, pathetic lives, had the opportunity to sign a major deal with a major company like the National Wrestling League? Of course, no, you know what? That's a stupid question. Of course you haven't, because this is Kansas City. This place is filled with a bunch of losers. Losers.
Our audience doesn't know how to spell their own name.
But you know who did sign a deal with the National Wrestling League? That would be the Howlets. And because you don't understand how these contracts work, let me explain it to you. We were guaranteed a certain amount of dates and a certain amount of time. And when we signed the contract, we thought we would have actual matches on these dates. We thought we would have competition on these dates. But you see, Major, your president, Major, he has a problem with the way that we do things, and because he doesn't like the way we don't fit into his stupid little system, he wants to punish us by not giving us matches. You know what, Major? If you want to punish the Howlets, you come out here right now. Come out here and punish the Howlets.
Wow, it's a calling out President Major.
Calm down. Because we all know that Major won't come out here. He's gonna stay back there. And we all know that none of these people want us here, right? And we all know that Major's gonna send those worthless pieces of crap out here in those orange, ugly staff shirts. And we all know that, hey, shut up!
Speaking of which, here comes the guys in the orange.
That's Bradley, there's Shane, Johnny Joe, and that's Big Joe.
Looks like they have backup here tonight against the Howlets, and I think Major Mason probably did send them out here to remove those Chastity Howlets. Let's get this show moving. Let's get these guys out of the ring and let some real competitors. Oh, look at them. They're fired away on the Howlets. Unbelievable.
The staff has had enough of the Howlets.
Unbelievable gumption and intestinal fortitude shown here by the staff.
Thrown out. Daniela with a shot of her own on Shane.
Shane just gets paintbrushed by Daniela.
Thrown out.
Poor Marti Belle didn't get to celebrate her victory before Daniela came out. And here comes some backup.
This looks like this is Kurt and Chris, I believe are their names.
Kurt and Chris are out here, and the Howlets are putting the boots to him. Pump thrust kicks connect right with the faces of those members of the staff, and more staff are starting to encircle the ring here. We got it.
Wait a minute.
There's more staff here.
Wait a minute. That's not. Those aren't staff.
That's Blade Meeks and Lakota Red Cloud without his beard coming to the aid of the staff. Here in the Scottish Rite Temple, they have had enough of the Howlets, and they're wearing staff shirts themselves.
Unbelievable.
Oh, there we go. Now, German suplex, belly-to-back suplex on Marco Landell Howlett, and Lakota Red Cloud and Blade Meeks have evened the score on behalf of all of the NWL.
Last time we saw Lakota Red Cloud, he was laying in that ring through a table. His ceremonial beard was shaved. He is back for revenge. This isn't even a match.
This isn't even a match here. This is just Blade Meeks and Lakota Red Cloud seeking redemption. Some sort of redemption after them being assaulted almost a month ago by the Howlets. I am glad to see Lakota Red Cloud back because we haven't heard from him since the shaving of his beard and him being put through those tables.
That's one of those things, that was a kind of beatdown that could end somebody's career. It's good to see him back, but man, the Howlets, these guys aren't backing down, are they? Surrounded by the security staff there.
The security staff is surrounding the ring and cheering on Lakota and Blade, and it looks like the Howlets are going to head for higher ground. Not so fast. The staff is throwing him back into the wolves, if you will, of Blade Meeks and Lakota Red Cloud. And the Howlets still trying to fight back, but they're no match for Lakota and Blade Meeks right now, who are putting a beating on the Howlets. Look at the staff. The staff still is standing on the outside of the ring, probably enjoying the fact that the Howlets are getting beat down right now. And Lakota Red Cloud, vicious knee strike by Blade Meeks. This isn't a sanctioned matchup. This is just Lakota and Blade Meeks seeking retribution on behalf of the staff, and quite honestly, on behalf of all of us, because we're sick of seeing the Howlets. Here we go. What are they going for here? Howlets able to putting a little bit of offense against Lakota Red Cloud and Blade Meeks. Now they're starting to fire back, knowing that they're they're trapped in the middle of the ring like the rats that they are, and they're going to have to fight back. They're going to have to fight their way out of here if they want to leave this ring.
Listen, you can say all you want about the Howlets, but one thing you have to say, these guys are very, very tough. They're no strangers to fights. They're not backing down. They're not trying to get out. They're trying to put it into Blade Meeks.
Oh, clothesline turns him inside out. You can see, looks like Red Cloud shaved the rest of that beard off. And
you guys got to get out of there. The Howlett's got to get out of there. This is going to turn ugly.
This is going to become ugly really quickly here. If it hasn't already, Marco Howlett is the only one left in the ring. Leonel has actually scattered to the outside. And now it looks like Marco is going to get a little bit more of a beatdown, and his cousin saves him. Leonel Howlett pulling Marco to safety.
Surrounded by security staff there.
And it looks like
staff. You got chairs.
The staff now has one of the staff members has a chair, and they're threatening the Howletts. The Howletts are surrounded again, and once again get thrown back into the ring. Oh, nobody wants to see the Howletts walk out of here in one piece. Comic mischief by Blaine Meeks.
Set him up for the bow and arrow.
Looks like he's going for the bow and arrow. Drives Marco into the middle of the ring, and the Howletts have been beat by Blaine Meeks and Lakota Red Cloud.
Oh, Blaine's got a pipe. This is not Blaine Meeks.
No, but come on, Blaine. You guys have put the beat on him already. No need to use the pipe here.
Driving Blaine Meeks so crazy to use a pipe up? No, he puts it down.
He can't stoop to that level. Thank God Blaine Meeks put the pipe down. He says he's had enough. They've got their retribution. And now Red Cloud's not finished. He wants more. He wants a big piece of the Howletts. He's going to hit him. He's got it. And right across the head with that lead pipe.
Look at Blaine Meeks, he can't believe it.
Not that way. Not that way. We're better than that.
Blaine Meeks telling Lakota we're better than this. Not that way. Talking the lead pipe out of the hand of Red Cloud. Red Cloud wanted more of the Howletts with that lead pipe. And again, this is Marco is out of it. Now they have Leonel up. What are they going for here? Has him up in a powerbomb. Extreme comic mischief there. Powerbomb into the comic mischief from the second rope. Leonel Howlett is out.
We may have seen the very last of the Howletts after a beatdown like that. Listen, I'm not one to condone gang warfare, but the Howletts sort of brought this on themselves. But how are they going to respond? That the entire staff
raising the hands of Blaine Meeks, Lakota Red Cloud. And that's a great question, Christopher. Have the Howletts finally got what they deserve? And have we seen the last, maybe thankfully, of those dastardly Howletts? Folks, we'll be right back here on the National Wrestling League, Kansas City.
I'm standing backstage with Thor Terrio. Thor, you just defeated Jeremy Wyatt in one of the biggest victories you've had here in the National Wrestling League. But I got to ask you, you still got both Jeremy Wyatt and Michael Strider, the Foundation, as thorns in your side. How are you going to remove those thorns?
That's a great question, because tonight was a big night for me, right? Got a victory, and I got to have it in my grasp for a total of 5 seconds, because as of 15 minutes ago, I woke up, and I didn't know what happened. I woke up in the back and was told that I got thrown through a steel chair, that Michael Strider, Jeremy Wyatt put a beat down on me. And what do I get for it? I get the victory, but what do I get for it? I just get beat up time and time again. So how am I going to remove these thorns, you ask? I don't know. But the Foundation, Wyatt, Strider, I'm going to bring hell with me. I'm bringing the thunder. I'm bringing the lightning. I'm bringing whatever I need to make sure the Foundation crumbles. And I'm going to be responsible for it.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the NWL KC. Marty, we are getting ready to get into our big main event here tonight.
Ben, this is going to be an exciting one. Gil Rogers takes on Kansas City champion Dak Draper in Dak Draper's first title defense.
Let's get to ringside for all the action.
Love it, and the Scottish Rite Temple gets another 2 count.
One of the things about Gil Rogers is he's not real fancy, but everything that he does is very, very effective. He doesn't waste a lot of energy. You don't see him moving around the ring an awful lot. He lets you bring the fight to him. And it's usually a very, very smart strategy. Although I have to say, seeing all the success that Lockdown Ray Briggs has had after signing with Roscoe Leach, you got to think maybe Gil Rogers is regretting the decision not to sign with Roscoe Leach.
That's right, Ray Briggs has picked up 2 victories in a row after signing with the Leach Talent Agency. Gil Rogers turned down the offer and said if he can't do it the Gil Rogers way, he doesn't want to do it. And what is Dak Draper doing? Looks like he's taking off that turnbuckle covering.
Look at that.
Oh, no.
What a helpful and respectful champion. This guy helping out the ring crew already. He knows this match is just about over, so he's already helping to tear down the ring. Thank you very much, Dak Draper. What a nice guy.
Hard forearm strike right between the shoulder blades, and if he rams his head into that exposed steel bolt, that'll be it for Gil Rogers. Gil Rogers putting the brakes on. A couple strikes, couple chops. Oh, listen to those knife-edge chops right across the chest. He's going to ram Dak Draper's head off of it. No, he said he's not going to.
See, now that's what I'm talking about. A real winner.
Oh, and while the referee's back is turned, Dak Draper kicks Gil Rogers right in the no-no zone.
The no-no zone. Is that the technical? Did you get that from a medical book? He kicked him below the belt. But it's perfectly legal because
it wasn't perfectly
idiot
legal.
Nick Chin was looking at the terminal. Beautiful strategy there from Dak Draper.
Dak Draper is frustrated because this match has gone longer than he thought. He thought Gil Rogers would not put up a fight, so he has to go low and take the cheap way out. And I bet now this is the turning point for this match because Dak Draper doesn't know how to put away Gil Rogers.
Listen, Gil Rogers had every opportunity to ram Dak Draper's head into that exposed turnbuckle. This match will probably be over now, but that idiot Gil Rogers has to live by some stupid code, and it's the code of the loser, and he's paying for it right now.
Drops Gil Rogers throat first over that steel barricade there on the outside of the ring, right in front of some great. And the Scottish Rite Temple, the fans are really giving it to Dak Draper. Dak Draper setting Gil Rogers up for it now. Look at that fan holding up his title rise. Now, see, Gil Rogers has not been back up to his feet since that low blow by Dak Draper. What a cheap shot by our champion.
Listen, when you're a champion, you do exactly what it takes to win. You take advantage of opportunities. That's why Dak Draper's a winner, and that's why Gil Rogers isn't, because he doesn't take advantage of opportunities that come up just like that. And that's why he's in the position.
Drives the neck right onto that bottom rope with that slingshot maneuver. That can damage your throat, your larynx. Also, that could result in a bunch of problems here for Gil Rogers going for a cover.
Now, larynx, that's some kind of a jungle cat. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Reverse chinlock applied by Dak Draper, again trying to zap more of that energy out of Gil Rogers. And again, we go back to the fact that the low blow is what turned the tide for Dak Draper. Oh, driving the knee right inside of the head. Dak Draper has pinpoint accuracy with those moves.
This is where the champion is so dangerous. He's methodical. The guy's in great shape. He's not in a hurry to beat Gil Rogers. I don't think he's getting as frustrated as you say that he is. This guy is firmly on top of everything.
Gil Rogers still firing back a hard forearm strike, and Gil Rogers will not give up the fight. He can sense victory was in his grasp, and he's looking to regain some of that momentum and pick up a victory and his first championship.
Listen, if you're going to be in a match with Gil Rogers, you're in for a long fight. There's no denying that. This guy's in fantastic shape. He's a great wrestler, knows great maneuvers. This guy, there's just something missing mentally.
Dak Draper floated through that high cross body attempt and now has Gil Rogers up in almost looks like he's trying to get him up in a power slam position. Gil Rogers fights his way out of it, pulls him up again. 1, 2.
See, if Gil would have grabbed a handful of tights there, we might have a new champion. But he didn't do it, did he?
Gil Rogers refuses to cut corners. The Gil Rogers way is one of honor, integrity, and getting victories if he is going to pick up one straight down the middle, something you don't know anything about.
No, that's right, because I'm a winner, just like I said, and I take advantage of opportunities. If I have to kick an old lady in the shins, I'll do it. And that's why I drive a nicer car than you do, Mr. Prius.
Prius, forearm strike right to the chest. Gil Rogers here floats over into a cover. It's a 2 count. Dak Draper really starting to work over the chest and the back, and any body part he can get a hold of. He wants to start maiming Gil Rogers to set him up for that mile-high doctor ball. Now choking him over the second row. Come on, Dak. He doesn't have to do that.
Dak Draper putting on a clinic right here.
Looks like he's got him in that gut wrench position. What is he doing here? Could he be setting him up for that mile-high doctor bomb?
You want Gil to do something?
Gil trying to figure out a way out of this gut wrench. Oh! And flips him over with a gut wrench suplex there. Driving Gil Rogers into the center of the ring here in the Scottish Rite Temple.
You're the worst.
Boy, Dak Draper has never looked better, has he? This guy gets better every single week. Just when you think that you've seen the absolute perfection in what a professional wrestler could and should be, he gets better every week, doesn't he?
I think Dak Draper has had a very fortunate run to the title. That's all I'm going to say. I think the only time he's been really truly tested was in his championship match against Blade Meeks. Other than that, I'd say Dak has used every opportunity to cut corners and get to where he's at.
And you don't think that that is some kind of a skill, and that's what I've been saying this entire match. That is his skill, is that he takes advantage of opportunities. He recognizes when the door is opening and he swings it wide open and walks right through with a strut.
If he keeps hitting drop kicks like that, the one he just landed in the face of Gil Rogers, this match should be over in short order. The Mile High Magnus really capitalized on his advantage that he took earlier in the match. Nice standing suplex. No taking away from the athletic ability or the wrestling skill of our champion. I'm just saying that maybe he's cut a few extra corners here and there. Dak Draper puts Gil Rogers back into a front chancery. Looking like he might be going for another suplex. And again, Gil Rogers fighting his way out of it with forearm strikes and shots to the midsection of the Mile High Magnum. High back body drop sends Gil Rogers crashing into the middle of the ring. Did you see the elevation on that back body drop?
He was every bit of that 6'5" frame and then some. Gil Rogers come crashing to the mat. Why doesn't Gil Rogers just realize that he is outclassed? Why doesn't he quit? No shame in giving up and saying, Dak, you're the better man. Why doesn't he do that?
Because Gil Rogers doesn't play by that, the rule book of life that you play by. This guy will never give up. This guy will never be bullied or pushed over by any wrestlers, and he's got more heart than half of the people that I know, and now he's showing that heart by fighting it back against the Mile High Magnum.
Come on, Dak.
He's got him locked. He could be going for that butterfly suplex. Still landing those forearm strikes right in the middle of the back. And Gil Rogers and Dak Draper, there it is, that butterfly suplex. They have been locked in combat for almost 20 minutes here. Gil Rogers still has a lot of fight, and there's that
monkey flip.
There's that monkey flip. And again, he could be going for another one here against Dak Draper. Yeah, make that two monkey flips in the middle of the ring. And Dak Draper is really, could be going for a belly-to-back suplex. No, atomic drop. Sends Dak Draper really, and then a hard body slam by Gil Rogers. Gil Rogers refuses to lose here tonight. Now he's ascending to the top rope. What is Gil Rogers doing here? He could be going for a cross body block. No, drop kick, missile drop kick right into the face of our champion, the Mile High Magnum. And if he makes a cover here, this could be it. Going for a cover 2. No! Almost 3. Dak Draper barely gets the right shoulder up I thought we had a new champion just
Gil
for a
Rogers
second
is
there.
surprising me here. Who knew that this guy had this much left in the tank? This guy is unbelievable. We might be having an upset here. Maybe Gil Rogers is turning it all around here tonight against Dak Draper. No.
Dak Draper had a love for a power slam. Gil Rogers fighting his way out of it. Could be going for a bulldog here, and he drives him into the center of the ring face first. Gil Rogers loves to use the bulldog. He could be putting away Dak Draper right here. Dak Draper has wobbly legs. High knee connects right with the jaw of Dak Draper. Could we be seeing
might have him right here.
a new champ? No, right foot on the bottom rope.
That is why Dak Draper is the champ, because he knows exactly where he is at all times. Even after that big Mr. Wrestling 2 running knee.
High knee almost put Dak Draper away. Gil Rogers.
Did you see that? He snapped that cable right into his guts.
Snapped that rope right into his stomach.
I've never seen that before.
Mile high, Dr. Bob connects out of nowhere. 2, 3, and that's it.
Good night, Gil Rogers.
Gil Rogers, after a valiant effort, has been defeated by the Mile High Magnum and our champion, Dak Draper.
A very successful title defense from a very game of Gil Rogers. Gil Rogers, I'll give him this, he has no quitting, but he's a fantastic competitor. But he is not our Kansas City champion, and that is that man right there. The Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper.
And it all goes back to that low blow when the referee's back was turned. That's what really turned the tide in this matchup. If that hadn't happened, I think Gil Rogers would have picked up a victory here tonight.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, Miller.
All right, folks, we got to get out of here. For Christopher Fulton, Marti Belle, and myself, Ben Miller, we'll see you next time here in the NWL KC. Good night, everybody.